Hello everyone, I am Gabriel and this is the Rise Atlantis show. Today is Tuesday, March 6th, 2018. 2018. So the topic of the day is going to be a half part of two topics. One will be I'll be talking about agnostics and how, agnostics are people who want to believe but want more proof. Now they keep holding out forever, and then they say that all the proof is never enough to them. Now, not bashing agnostics, at least they have a small window in the mind open to accept Jesus. Amen. So we'll be talking about agnostics today. Most people think agnostics are atheists. They're not. Most people think agnostics are people who worship statues like paganism, and they're not. So I'm also giving agnostics a good name, which they rightfully deserve, because at least they want to believe. So it's better than atheism. There's so much proof out there. Now, if any of you all are atheists out there, I want you to please consider the proof that is out there, EVPs and apparitions. If you pick up an apparition on video, you know you are not crazy. You know it is not a hallucination. So, talk about that, and second topic, which is a side topic. Very big news story happened today. Something very strange happened today. They found a frog without a face in Connecticut. Now, the word Connecticut, connect, I cut. So it could be saying like me, I'm cutting the connection of hybrids and human cloning. I'm cutting that cord, and not just me, Jesus and God, they are about to cut that cord to hybrids and human cloning when Jesus returns. So it's a sign, connect, I cut. God is saying, connect, I cut of hybrids and human cloning with the faceless frog. Now it says in Revelation, 3 frogs came out, one out of the mouth of the beast, one out the false prophet, and one out of the dragon. Now the beast could be extraterrestrial. The false prophet could be Rael. I'm not calling Rael a false prophet. He just has his beliefs, and it seems there's no way in getting him to change his beliefs. His beliefs are he believes human cloning is eternal life, and the hybrid aliens are the gods. And I wish I could change his mind, but I can't. So he said on his belief, I say we can at least work together and bring our Creator's return. They believe it's aliens, we believe it's God, so let's bring our Creator's return together. Amen. So now if a frog were to come out Rael's mouth, I would lose my mind. Now who's the dragon? The dragon could be a dinosaur they bring back. But it seems like it's going to take too long, so prophecy just seems like it's always forever, far, we're never going to see it. Hundreds of thousands and millions of years, oh my God, man, so I wish prophecy would be fulfilled so our Lord could return, because we are excited of our Lord's return. We embrace His return, and we celebrate it. We are rolling out the red carpet for Him. We are not demanding Him. We are not pounding our fist down. We are humbly begging for our Lord's return. So, so that's the frogs, the 3 frogs. David Blaine, he vomited up a frog. Actually, 3 of them. That wasn't right. Because if he's vomiting up frogs, he's just asking for Christians and people to call him as a deceiver. It says in Revelation that these 3 frogs are unclean spirits that perform lying signs and wonders. So David Blaine is a magician. Is magic real? He's an illusionist. Which means basically no one has super magical powers like that. And I believe he is using. They all use tricks. It's all illusionists, they call themselves. So I believe the only real magic is magical apparitions that God brings forth. So the second topic would be about this frog, faceless frog. I think it is a sign of the three frogs in Revelation. I am seeing God speak to me here, and I am seeing a very big revelation. First story, world's oldest message in a bottle found in Australia. Written in 132 years ago. That was 132 years ago. Written in June 1886. Written in German. I'm not saying what it says. Let's see here. Part of an experiment to study ocean currents. Not really saying anything. The message is basically saying that it was studying ocean currents. It's not that great of a story. That was better. I'm looking for those powerful signs. Hiker in Australia takes a photograph of a yowie, or yowie. Y-O-W-I-E. What's a yowie? Yowie. It's an Australian, it's kind of like Bigfoot, Yeti. Bottomless snowman. It was in Australia. Now here's a picture here. I mean, it's so grainy. It looks like a person. No, this is not a good sign. I mean, this looks like you cannot prove that is a crypto-human hybrid. It looks like a person. Now it's weird because the eyes are white, like they're illuminated, so that's weird. I mean, it's like, yo, this is weird. It doesn't have legs. It's missing its legs. Now what, well, okay, that could be its legs right there also. But it looks like there's some kind of strange mist in front of it. Let's see, watch. There's some strange mist here. Where is it? Right there's a strange mist. So there's a strange mist in front of him. That's weird. No, it's not that great though. Okay, next article. Bizarre garlic exorcism turns fatal. Bizarre garlic. So now they're using garlic in exorcisms now. I mean, where they get this from? The vampires and all? I mean, if they give people too much garlic, it could be too much garlic. They can have what's it called, allergies, and they could die from allergies. Supposedly, the pop singer was having hallucinations, telling her to do exorcisms on people, loading them up on garlic. Way more garlic than the human body can take, including garlic drink shakes, oh my god, and cramming it down their throats. It's really weird. People are taking radicalism too far. You know, it's good to be passionate, and it's good to be enraptured in Jesus' return. But it's another thing to become a radical and you start walking on coals of fire and burning your feet. And you start doing all this stuff like drinking poisonous venom from snakes, saying you'll live because it says in the Bible. You know, all that stuff is it's radical going too far. And performing these kind of exorcisms are good. But when you do them the wrong way, like, you know, this story, for example, giving people way too much garlic. I mean, this is getting crazy. Next one, supermassive black hole turns many Neptune exoplanets into rocky super Earths. So supposedly it made them like age way faster. That's very weird. I never knew a black hole could do that. I always thought the black hole would just gobble everything up. I didn't know that if it's near it, it could make it age faster also. That's really weird. Let's see here. Why Darpa wants to free soldiers on the battlefield. Now what kind of freezing? This is like cryogenically? But why do they need to freeze them back up later on if they're just gonna be fighting in the military? So, this is crazy. Having them frozen, ready to be warmed up in a big war. Oh my god, people are really signing up for this? You see, the things people do for money, man. People are selling their souls. And they're cryogenically freezing themselves? Abominations overflowing, I'm telling you. Scientists may have found evidence of fossilized alien tracks on Mars. This is a big story. May have found is keyword. But it's looking really good that they found footprints on Mars that look alien shaped. They haven't shown a picture of this yet. Let's see here. Dang, no picture yet. See, why does NASA always have to keep everything hush-hush? I mean, we need full disclosure. They're gonna release it soon, so let's see about that. Save that story for last. I mean, that's the main one. Okay. We must let them live. States outlaw aborting babies with Down syndrome. I didn't know they wanted to abort babies with Down syndrome. Now they're like having a law to keep them forced to have the baby. So. North and South Korea have open-hearted 4-hour talk. Now, this is a smoke screen. You know how Jesus said, in those times they were talking peace, peace, when there never was peace. There's something afoot here. And for all we know, Kim Jong Un, North Korea, is just doing this buying time like Iran did. And they just wanted more time so they could keep making more nuclear weapons. It's all a circus, man, I'm telling you. World War III is coming, man, and even war on human cloning. Once everyone starts to try to legalize it. It's coming, man. Very soon. We continue to pray for Otto's parents. Trump talks North Korea-US trade. You see, we never held Kim Jong Un accountable for all the things he's done, like killing Otoo Warmbeir, and also he killed his half brother. You know, he kills his protesters. You know, that guy, he needs to be brought to justice. Trump's name pried from a hotel site in Panama, Florida. Look at that. Wait, where is it? You barely see where it says Trump there. But they removed it. Now, the hotel didn't remove it. It was protesters. Okay, next one. This is very big. A frog without a face. Super She Island, woman-only luxury retreat opening in Finland. Imagine that. A small little island with nothing but women. What next? You know, it's getting so absurd. This world's getting very, very dumb. Next story. This planet has a sickness, man, and Jesus is returning to fix it all. Hallelujah. Would you sleep in a glass pod hanging off a Peruvian cliff? No. Not even if you paid me, man. That's pretty crazy, right? What do they think of next? Kansas man admits to shooting Indian tech workers in a bar. Losers, man. All these evil people are nothing but losers. You know? It just boggles my mind how so many people are just doing all these things for the devil, you know? It's like... Pulse nightclub gunman Omar Mateen may have considered Disney properties for mass shootings. Russian spy mystery deepens as daughter confirmed as second victim. That guy that sent the anthrax letters, now his daughter has anthrax now. Oh man. Follow the trail, right? Let's see here. And the last one. At least 78 dead in Lassa fever outbreak in Nigeria. No. I don't know what Lassa fever is. Let me see this real quick. This is scaring me. What if it becomes so big and it comes to America and millions of people start falling like flies? Bioterrorism is very scary, man. I don't want us all to die from that by the millions. That's one of my biggest fears. Second fear is more terrorist attacks. And my third fear is more shooters. You know? Now with BB guns, but actual real guns. You know? And I'm not just talking about like personally. I'm talking about like in our cities having to deal with more shootings. But my biggest fear is bioterrorism. I don't want us all dying by the millions by this new super flu. It's the most scariest thing out there you can think of. So, what is Lassa fever? Contaminated by rats? Well, it don't sound that bad. I mean, I know rats are dirty, but this ain't like, the bubonic plague or anything. More than 3,000 people who may be at risk are monitored. Don't sound like that bad. It's a viral hemorrhagic illness. Mild severe headache, hemorrhaging. In the gums and eyes and nose. Hemorrhaging in the gums, eyes and nose is pretty bad. It's like rabies in humans, man. I mean, who knows what this affects? It probably affects all organs in the body, man. It's only deadly in 1% of affected individuals, so it's not that bad. Bubonic plague making a comeback. I heard stories of that. So now we'll go ahead and meet the music. Again, to the topic of the day, which is, yesterday I had talked about that starting to remember my dreams. Last night I dreamt I was hearing a beat in my head. So I woke up this morning and I made it, It's like I feel like those songs are given to us by God, So, agnostics. Agnostics. If any of y'all know any agnostics out there, I know it's hard to preach to people. You see, I don't like taking that approach of shoving the Bible down their throats. The way I see it is to really reach out to people and get them to accept Christ is to do it more in sci-fi ways, like talk about revelation, prophecy happening. Talk about Rael to people and that he's a sign of, of coming. And, and all kinds of things. Hybrids even, that's the whole mark of the beast. And just everything in detail, apparitions is proof, like the show Ghost Hunters and a whole bunch of other ones. Destination Channel has a bunch of good ones. You know, and there are many ways to find proof. You know, so that's basically how I would recommend witnessing to people and saving souls is try to convince them more with like talking about revelation and prophecy. You know, that's really the interesting realm of this. That's what's gets people excited. Instead of just be talking scriptures left and right, talk more about prophecy and apparitions. Because seeing is believing, and the apparitions is proof with EVPs and pickup ghosts on audio recorders, you know. So now I'll get into this side topic real quick also. A faceless toad was found jumping in a forest in Connecticut. Now they don't say, I believe Connecticut's a state. They didn't say what city. It's in the state forest. Has no face. Now supposedly, skeptics and scientists are saying that it says it has no eyes, no nose, no jaw or tongue. Does it have a mouth? How does it eat? It says the reason why the toad is missing is a mystery. They say it could be snakes and other animals. They attacked the frog's face and it started to regrow, and as it was regrowing it didn't form right. I don't know. Because if that's the case, it'd be happening constantly everywhere, and it doesn't, so that's hogwash. Throw that theory out. Now, could it be a deformation? A lot of deformities happen like this, but not to the extent like this. Yeah, you might see two heads or multiple fingers or stuff like that, but for a whole face to be missing, this has never happened. So, for people to say that that's the excuse, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all, man. Now, I wish I could get a clear picture on what this looks like. They're showing a video here. I might have to sift through the video. See, I hate having to dig through all this stuff. Let me see here. Okay, hopefully this is it. Now, as I was starting the show, I go through my two favorite YouTube channels looking for UFOs and signs, apparitions, and I couldn't find any because they post late now, I know, so I'll check it at the end. I'll mention their names. It is Secure Team 10 and Third Phase of Moon. And of course there's a whole bunch of other ones out there. But they're my two favorite. One I do not like that much is Section 51. Because a lot of them look too fake, you know. It just, I don't know, it looks too fake. So I'm trying to get this shot of the frog here. Let's see. Oh God, what's going on? My phone is glitching. The world is glitching. See if this loads again. What in the world? No. Oh my God, man. It's not even... How do I go back to the video? Oh my God, man. This is what I hate. You click on something and it throws you out. And oh my god. You know, sometimes technology makes me very angry when it messes up like this. Technology is not perfect. In heaven, the technology will be perfect. God, man, this gets me so angry. Can't this jump just work, man? Let's see here. Has a healthy body and legs, but no face whatsoever. So I don't know what that means. Why is it missing a face? It's weird because, you know, all animals, the faces look the same, but for humans, faces look different. So is that what it's saying? I mean, I really don't know. I think this means something about cloning and hybrids. And it's connect I cut. God is saying he's going to cut all the evil advances in science. Man, I'm extremely tired today. Yeah. Okay, now all of a sudden the video ain't playing. I don't believe this. Okay, the video ain't playing. Let me just see if I could find it up on Google, because this is taking too long. I'm cramming the EVPs now. Frog without face. Connecticut. Okay. Oh my god, man. Let's see if I can find it. No. Is this it? Oh my god, man. This makes me so angry. I think this is it. It's a stump for a face, they're saying. It's not a good view of it, though, you know? It's from the other side. It's not from... this is the best I could get it. Like, it's got no head at all. It says no face, but this looks like this frog has no head at all as well. This is the best picture I can find. Now, you see there's the legs right here, watch. Those are the legs. It's the body and the head. The head is missing. Where's the head? Now, it's not decapitated, it's still alive. So, it's like the head is missing as well. So, the head is in the part, the face is in that, the bulge right here. So, this part right here is supposed to be the face, but instead it's just a weird bulge. You see that? Now, it looks weird because it looks like maybe it has horns on it. Weird, right? Horns on a frog. If you look closely, those look like horns. You see? That's a horn right there, and another one on top. I don't know. That's really weird, right? So that's the best I could find. I'm not able to find another one. Why would they just have that shot? Why don't they have a view from the front? That's weird. And why would that be the only picture? My god, let me just look up to one other. Yeah, I mean, that's weird. That's the only picture they have of it. Why would they have no other angles but that? It makes you. Does it make you wonder? It makes me wonder. Could this be some kind of hoax here? I don't know. It's very weird. It is very weird, I will say. Yeah, I wish I could have got a better picture of that, but that's all we have. Now I'll go ahead and do a couple of EVPs and just cram it in. Okay. I see, man. Work, and I'm so tired at the end of the day. Oh my god, man. I work all day, every day, man. I have no days off. I'm serious. Yeah, I could take that days off if I want, but I need money, man. I just work all day, every day, and it's horrible, man. I work so hard. I work too much, man. So I'm always tired all the time. Okay, so we'll go and do a couple of EVPs. Okay, just cram it in. Hopefully we do 3. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I'm so tired. So tired of this world also. I'm not saying suicide, man. But I am tired of this world, and I can't wait for Jesus to return, man, because it's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful, man. So anyone out there having thoughts of suicide, I want you to know that our Lord's return is very soon. Very soon. I believe it is this year. Man, can you believe that? 90 seconds and I only got 2 words. I hate it when that happens, man. God. Oh, man. Flavouring refuted. Whatever, man. God. This one says, you can't do everything today. Red annoyed. You can't do everything today, red annoyed. Huh. So, let's see here. Next one. Hopefully we get more words on this one. Okay, this phone has the words. You're hearing what matters about Emma thinking. Something like that. So something about hearing and thinking matters. There's that one. This phone we have the words Ming and prick. Now prick means like to stab at, to stab at. And then stony, and then suprasternal. Sounds maybe like I was trying to say supernatural or something like that. Every time I pull away from this phone, look at the lighting. Oh my god. Sometimes it gets like my skin looks so orange. Okay, so this ain't Halloween, man. I look like pumpkin, man. Okay, so this will be the last one for tonight. Alright, hopefully it's something good. Dear Lord Jesus, Lord God, please let your angels speak to me at this moment through these EVP apps on the phone. Hallelujah, Lord Jesus, Lord God, please speak to me now. Please speak to me now, Lord. Now this phone says, do something to ease your dynamic mind. Do something to ease your dynamic mind. Okay. I want to pick up predictions, prophecy like I've heard before through this. Alright. Whoa. Okay, let's see here. This one, thesis screen. I guess I deliver my thesis every night from the screen. You know, I mean, I want to receive real powerful stuff. I mean, a lot of this is comforting because it lets me know, like, it sounds like the angels of God speaking to me, you know. Very comforting words. So I like that, you know, even just that is good enough for inspiration. So we'll go ahead and end the show out there. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please tell everyone you know to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. God bless.